This is a YouTuber with 16 million subscribers. And just try to imagine you had a video editing agency, you had a company where you helped YouTubers edit their videos and you charged them like thousands of dollars in return for the same. And you reached out to him yesterday via cold DMs and he actually replied to you. He showed interest in your services and he was willing to pay you tens and thousands of dollars for your services. Of course, you're gonna be pretty happy, you're gonna be pretty interested. You would love that to happen to you. At the same time, like this is exactly what happened. So this is a company named Bundle Media who is owned by my friend, like good friend, Shad Khan. Uh, yep, yeah, this guy is my friend. He owns this company. And yesterday we reached out to Airrack on behalf of him for his company because he wanted to sell video editing services to him. And we got a lot of replies. We got a lot of positive responses from Airrack and everything. And then at the same day, I got like this cold DM. Like I'll just show you. Yeah, I got this stupid ass cold DM from this guy where he was like, yo, hey Welch. Firstly, my name is not even Welch. And this was like a stupid ass cold DM, which probably would not get him any sales or anything. And I thought, why not like break down exactly what's the difference between a cold DM in a cold outreach message, which gets you responses from people with 16 million subscribers who are willing to pay you like $5,000 just finding like the right editors. You can see over here. He's like, bro, if you genuinely know any good editors, not only will I be paying them a lot of money, I'll be paying you a $5,000 finder fee as well, minimum. So he's like, bro, just find me a right freaking editor and I'll pay you $5,000 plus just for finding him for me. So, like, there's a difference, right? I mean, like, the message I sent to him clearly is doing something right. Otherwise, I won't be getting these responses. And the message which this guy sent to me was pretty terrible. Like, you don't need, like, a degree or something to figure out this is a pretty stupid, pretty shit message. Now, I did not take his name or, like, show his profile out of respect. But you can see over here, he tried to sell me this stupid thumbnail, which I know is made by ChatGPT. I mean, I have ChatGPT Plus as well. It cost me like $20, and I know ChatGPT can do image generation as well. Because yeah, you can just look at a thumbnail and tell if it's made with ChatGPT or not. Anyways, I thought I'll break down the exact things which I think I did right when reaching out to him, and the exact things which this guy did wrong, so that you can learn from him and you can see better success in your cold outbound campaigns. That's the difference between a 16 million outreach message versus a $0 outreach message. First things first, like first 4 points is probably what was right. The first thing I can think of is relevancy. And it sounds like so simple. It sounds so common. Like, yeah, just reach out to people who actually need your shit. But let's say, like, I'll take my example. If I was trying to do cold outreach for my service, where I help people get like appointments where I do outbound on their behalf, would it make sense for me to reach out to like the owner of an agency? Like, let's say you're trying to sell this exact service. If you try to sell it to me, you won't get a response. Because the problem in my company right now is not that we don't have any clients, it's that we cannot actually fulfill the demand we have. Because my business is like a supply constrained business. I mean, like the service I'm selling, it's like pay per appointment, appointment booking. It's not a very hard offer or a very difficult offer to sell. The actual problem is having the right number of people is actually delivering the results. So even if you get me like 10 more new clients right now, like literally today, I cannot actually service them. So if you reach out to me trying to sell me that service, probably won't work out. But imagine, like, why not imagine? Like, why imagine? Like, let's do it in real life. Let's say you go to linkedin.com and over here you search for SDR. Boom. And then you go to LinkedIn jobs. Yep. All these people, all these like 1000 companies, they're actively hiring appointment setters and SDRs. What does an SDR do? An SDR literally reaches out to people so that he can get more meetings. An SDR like adds like connection requests on LinkedIn, he sends like cold emails, he cold calls people. And that's all he does. So these companies are literally saying that, yo, we want someone who can help us with outbound. Instead of reaching out to me, why don't you reach out to these companies? And that's the relevancy thing. I reached out to him because he's a YouTuber and YouTubers always want better quality editors. Because he understands, like, YouTube is paying my bills, YouTube is the theory, like, YouTube is the reason I have everything. If YouTube like goes to zero or something, he probably won't even have an income. So he obviously takes it seriously. Now imagine this dry, like imagine a guy trying to sell like video editing to me. Firstly, I'm making these Loom type of videos. What are you gonna edit over here? And I probably don't care about YouTube as much as Mr. Beast or Airrack care about it. So what I'll say is just actually reach out to people who actually need your shit. And the easiest way to do this is, again, like the exact example I showed you. Reach out to people who are actively hiring for roles. That, yeah, like just do that. If you want help with that, just go over here and like just go to Google and search like hiring, insert your service. So let's say I wanted to, like, I was a video editor and I wanted to find people who were hiring like video editors. I can just do it. And over here, I'm going to see like posts from a lot of different websites and everything which are hiring like editors. Let's say I wanted to find people on Instagram who were hiring editors. I'll just write like site.instagram.com hiring video editor. Yeah, you can see all these people, they're like literally telling you on social media, we're hiring video editors. Reach out to them instead of trying to sell video editing to someone who does not even need it. And this is not like constrained only to video editing, can be actually done for like any freaking industry. And I've shown like if you're thinking like how exactly can we generate leads, how exactly can we find like their phone numbers, email addresses, all of that stuff, I've actually created a full playlist. So this is how lead generation, and I constantly like keep on updating it and everything. And I think I actually shared the long ring. Yeah. Anyways, you can go to this channel and over here in playlist, you can see there's this playlist known as lead generation. You can watch these videos, find the one which is relevant to your industry and what you're trying to sell, and yeah, that should help you out. So yeah, that's how you generate the leads. That's how you can find the phone number, email addresses, and social media channels so that you can reach out to them. After that, again, if you need like more leads and everything, like that's a tutorial. But if you actually need a software, I've actually built my own freaking stuff because I know I've tried all the tools like Apollo, Zoom Info. I've tried all of them, like LinkedIn scrapers, like random tools here and there. And I thought, why not create something which has absolutely everything? So yeah, you can come here, you can like enrich leads from like domain. So let's say I want all the people who work in Google. I'll just enter like google.com. Like yeah, like let's say you find the name of companies that are currently like all the jobs which are on like LinkedIn or something. Like LinkedIn will give you the name of the company. So let's say Google is currently hiring for like a video editor, and you like obviously Google is a pretty like normal example, like a pretty big company. But yeah, just take it as a analogy. Let's say Google was hiring video editors and you wanted to find the right people. Let's say you like know the name of the company, you don't know the website. So you can come here in company to domain, click on convert to domains, and it will tell you that yeah, Google is like the domain of Google is google.com. So you copy this, you can do this in bulk for like thousands of entries at once. After that, you can come here, you can go to lead enrichment, and over here you can enter like, let's say, marketing manager. Let's say you wanted the marketing manager and max employees you want is like 5. And yeah, you can also ensure like you only want people with phone numbers. You can come here, you can click on enrich domains, and then it'll gonna find you like all the employees who work in Google who might be relevant for reaching out to. You have like their phone number, you have the email address, their work address, their like all the stuff. Basically, you get the idea. So yeah, you can use this. You can like use the, you also have like a database export. So let's say you want the entire Apollo database, which has like I think 93 million contacts and everything. You can just enter. Let's say you wanted like the list of founders. You can enter that. You can click on search leads over here, and then it's gonna find you like all the different like founders and everything. So you can definitely use it. And the best part is you get unlimited exports for like $49 a month. In the future, it might change, so don't come after me. I'll probably increase the price because we're giving out way too many features for way too less. Anyways, so yeah, that's a software you can use for leads. The next thing is, I think the reason it performed really well, the 16 million cold outreach message, was because it was short. And like it's just based on tests. I'll actually show you like results. So yeah. Yep, just before I show you the results, I just saw this. Yeah. By mistake, someone from my team actually like created a campaign where he added the wrong leads. So yeah, like this is the exact outreach message we sent to Airrack as well. And yeah, that got the reply from Airrack. But when we tried to reach out to this random guy, he was like, bro, what YouTube video are you talking about? So that just shows like we added the wrong leads by mistake and the message was not relevant to him. So obviously it did not convert. It does not matter who you're reaching out to. Like even if you're thinking like, yeah, I can reach out to smaller businesses because they'll buy from me even if my message is shit, you're not seeing a lot of success. So ensure the messages are relevant and you're reaching out to relevant people, and this has everything to do with the lead quality. Anyways, like about to show you the split test. So yeah, we were like split testing two different messages. So the first one was like a massive message. So yeah, it had around like 3 paragraphs where I basically explained like how I found the person. Then I showed like Like, why should he care? What was my offer? Then I added like a case study, everything as well. And then I also shared like the link so that he can find more information and everything. And yeah, we sent around like 337 messages. We got around 17 replies, which is like a 5% reply rate. Not really terrible. Like, yeah, most people will be happy with like a 5% reply rate. Not out of the world, but not terrible either. But when we tested, like, we were split testing both these messages at the same time, we sent a message which was extremely short, like really, really short. You know, the message exactly was, yo man, just build like a cool software that helps you find unlimited verified B2B leads. Can I send the link over? That's literally the message. I did not add any like social proof or something. I did not add any case studies, testimonials. I did not show like how exactly it's going to help him. I did not share like all the different features which are available. I just said, bro, I just built a cool freaking software which helps you with these things. And yeah, if you want the link, can I send it over? It was literally like one line and like a one line call to action. So yeah, it could literally fit in like this much space when you're viewing it on like a mobile or something. And yeah, based on like it had double the reply rates as you can see. So yeah, 5% versus 9.9%, which is almost like 10%. So yeah, this is actually based on data. I've tried longer messages, I've tried like longer emails, everything. But I've just seen whenever I use like shorter messages, it just converts better. And I don't know why, but if I had to like come up with a theory, obviously there's no like scientific data backing testing whatever. This is what my brain thought of, like, yeah, this could be the reason why. Number one, people think you actually wrote it out. I mean, like, let's say you're a friend of mine trying to reach out to me and you wanted to like ask me for feedback on something. You're not going to be writing like a massive freaking paragraph, right? Like, yeah, you're not going to be writing like a 1,000 character message, because I know if someone is sending me like a 1,000 character message, there's no way. Like, I'll just show you some shitty outreach examples on LinkedIn. mm, I think I got a notification that, yeah, I did not respond to this guy. I think this is one. Yeah, like I'm not even reading it. I just know this is like a copy paste message they sent to everyone. They did not even like change my name. I know like no one is actually like writing all of this stuff just for me. I know no one loves me enough to actually write it out for me. I know no one is like literally sitting like, I don't know. Humans are lazy, man, and I don't expect a human to like send this stupid ass long ass message when they're reaching out to me. You know the messages I send, like I'll show you some which work real on LinkedIn. Like, yeah, this guy. I'm like, yo, bro, like LinkedIn just sent me a mail that he accepted the connection request. I got a friend who recently held a podcast, so almost half the editing cost without compromising quality. Can I connect you to? Shortest message. Now he might think that, yeah, I actually wrote this message which was sent to him on automation. I did not actually like write it out manually. It's fully automated, but people usually cannot tell because, like, again, I'm just trying to appear human. I'm saying, yo, LinkedIn, send me this message, whatever, like mail it again as like a human touch. After that, like, yeah, just sound freaking human. Shorter messages usually appear more human because, let's say I'm reaching out to someone and like I probably will manually type like a small message, but a long message I probably won't ever type. And the next thing is it just builds curiosity, which is like the biggest driving force behind getting replies and calls. So Charlie Morgan, like, where's Charlie Morgan? And yeah, man, like, I'm running out of breath, man. I just got home from the gym. My bad. So this guy, he like has a course which he sells for like $10,000-13,000. So yeah, you can come here and yeah, you can buy from him if you want to. Yeah. So he has his course, and in the course, he said, bro, the biggest driving factor, like the biggest driving force behind like client acquisition and everything, is just curiosity. The reason people book a call with people, like, I don't sell stuff via calls nowadays, but yeah, like when I was selling, the biggest reason people booked a call with me was because they were curious. When I used to reach out to them, I said, yo, I'll help you get XYZ clients without like ads or without creating content. And then they were curious, like, what exactly is he doing? If I told them, yeah, I'm gonna set up like a cold email system for you, they probably won't be interested. But I said, bro, I'm gonna do all of these amazing things without a penny spent on advertising, without doing anything. Let's say I'm reaching out to these people and I wanted to offer like personal branding services, which I don't obviously offer because I don't have like a massive personal brand right now. I would be like, yo, bro, I'm gonna help you get like more clients. Let's say I was reaching out to coaches. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, I'm gonna help you get more clients without investing a single second on ads, like without investing a single second in like sending cold DMs like a slave. or like investing money on ads, or like wasting money on paid ads. And coaches would absolutely love it because they don't want to spend their time, they don't want to spend their money, they don't want to waste it. So just like build curiosity. People should think like what exactly is he doing? And when people are curious, obviously they apply more. It's like a psychological principle that yeah, we have like humans have a tendency to close open loops. So when someone induces like curiosity in us, an open loop is created. We want to know what exactly happened, and then we want to take action to actually close it. As kids, we were told like don't do that, don't go there. I was like, bro, like what exactly is there? So I wanted to go and wanted to see what exactly was there, so I can like freaking diminish the flame of curiosity which has been induced in my heart. That's the same. Yeah, when you're doing cold outreach, curiosity is going to be your number one friend. I mean, like if you can send like there was a guy who came to me once and he was getting like 100 replies a month. So yeah, he was absolutely doing like the marketing thing right. So he would reach out to these people, he would be like, yo, I'll help you with XYZ thing. I don't remember what he was selling. I think he had like a restaurant billing system, something like that. He was working on a software and he also had like a service. And what he used to do, he used to like reach out, like I remember he had a website service, and at the same time, he was working on like a restaurant billing software. So the software was not live then, probably will be live now. And yeah, he basically reached out to all these restaurants and everything, and he was like, "Yo, I'll help you with the website and everything." Now these people, they used to like respond to his outreach message. He used to be like, "Ah, yes, I'm interested." And then this guy would send like a PDF, like an actual PDF which had like all the quotations, like the pitch decks which you would send to like an investor. Obviously, it's important because the investor cannot like read all the different pitch decks he's receiving. He cannot speak to all of the people he might invest in. But at the same time, like the restaurant owner probably does not get a lot of proposals, a lot of outreach messages. So you can like just get on a call. You can be like, yo, I don't understand how exactly am I supposed, like, I don't know what type of website you want. Can we discuss it on a call? And yeah, I'll give you like a free sample website, whatever, on the call. The point is, like, he sent all the proposals to all 100 people. And I remember in the month of December, he had literally gotten zero sales. That's why he came to me. He was like referred to me by someone, like a client of mine. And yeah, that's exactly the point. Like, he did the marketing right. He got positive responses, like 100, 150 of them a month. And yet, he had like zero sales. Because all the people who showed interest, they had like curiosity, like how exactly can he help me? And then he sent like a stupid proposal with all the details. What reason, what incentive do they have on getting on a call with you if like you tell everything upfront? Obviously not. Pricing is like a quick tip. Like pricing is like the biggest driving force of like curiosity. So yeah, never reveal your prices without getting on a call. Like I want to see if I have some like relevant images which I added because I remember adding a lot of them. Uh, yep. What was it? I think yeah. So like this is Shad basically saying yeah, the Iraq one was fire, bro. You got him to type so much, and he spends like $70,000 a month in editor salary. And yep, I'll just like I think this was for the next point. Yeah, like yeah, this was for the next point, sir. Not relevant to the previous point. The third point, very simple again, common sense, sound freaking human. And I learned all of this, like the stuff related to sounding human from this guy. So you can watch him if you want to. Yep, Carsten Fox. Yeah, he genuinely makes like really valuable content. I'm not paid by him. I don't have an affiliate link by any of his shit. Yeah, basically you can watch him and see if you can find value. I found a lot of value, and I just like learned this principle of sounding human as much as possible from this guy. Because like I never found outbound success when I tried to I like act all professional and corporate. And like yeah, I might sometimes get an email from someone like a 50-year-old CEO who's like freaking pissed off because I like sounded human. And he would tell me to like fuck off and kill myself because he thinks I'm not quote unquote professional because like I swore in an email. Like I remember like the opening line in the email which I use where he got pissed off with me was like, bro, I know you hate reading cold. Like I said something like, I know you love reading cold emails as much as you love watching paint dry, like something like that. Like I don't remember what I said, but basically it was like a humorous thing, and I included like the word shit in it. And he's like, "Yo, bro, in corporate you don't use that." So obviously it might piss some people off, but I've seen the more human I sound, the more casual I sound, the more like the less corporate I sound, like the More like the more I speak like a human being, like they would to like a mother, not a mother, like their mother or their best friend, the better responses I get. Just the data which I observed. And yeah, obviously there might be some caveats depending on your industry. So if you're reaching out to like 60 fucking year old grandpas, you might have to change it a bit here and there. But yeah, just sound freaking human. Speak the language of your niche and make some typos here and there. Like I'll give a quick example. So Charlie. Hmm. Barber. I think this is the name. Yep. So this guy, he has like a YouTube channel as well. I'll just quickly show you. Yep. So this guy, I actually bought from him before. Yeah. Anyways, so this guy had like I understood the trick what he was trying to do. So he did not actually realize like I'm already a paying customer of whatever he was trying to sell. I don't buy it anymore. I did not find a lot of value from it. But yeah, just try and see if he can provide value to you. I'm not saying like his products or something or shit. Like yeah, it just did not work out for me. Anyways, so he had a setup on his Instagram account to reach out to me and he's like, yo bro, how like what are you doing basically? He asked me like a question to start a conversation, like how's business going and everything. And then he like added like a typo. Like I don't remember the word, but yeah, there was like a typo in the conversation. And the next message, he basically fixed that typo and then he added like a star sign. Basically just to sound human. And he's like, yo bro, sorry for the typo, whatever. Now he had shown in his like coaching program, I think he had like a low ticket school community. Why? He does not sell like the school community.
Seconds without you.
Huh. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, when I bought from him, he had like a lower ticket school community, and over there he had like a module on this, like how to do appointment setting with Instagram and everything. And he said, "Bro, you can make some typos here and there, so that people think you're actually like a real human reaching out to them." And like we've done it to the point that when our AI reaches out to people, it literally adds a typo. I literally prompted an AI like, so what we do is like, let's say we reach out to people using SMS, and then the AI is there to like we send a SMS message to like 100 people, we get 20 to 50 replies, and the AI converts these replies into calls because like most of the SMS we're sending, they're going to the US, and like yeah, the time zone just don't work, so there's no fucking way I can actually like manage all the replies and everything. So yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. So yeah, we reach out to these people, the AI handles them, and literally prompted the AI like make some fucking errors here and there. So yeah, people think you're more human. The next thing is obviously speak the language of your niche. Shad said like yeah, that's where I remember why I added the image. Shad said you got him to type so much, so I've not even added like the entire conversation. He was like writing like longest paragraphs. And imagine like a guy like Air man, like he has 16 million subscribers. Obviously, he's going to be like a busy person. And yeah, like the only reason I got him to type so much and everything was because I understood the language of his niche. Like I spoke his language. I know he's not gonna like. Let's say I just like change it slightly more. I was like, "Hi Eric, saw your YouTube video and decided to send you this message because I know a guy who helps YouTubers elevate and like magnify their like editing experience, whatever, all of that crap. And yeah, like if you're interested, this is my email, this is my contact info, and yeah, we can schedule a one-on-one discovery call." He does not fucking know what a discovery call is. Like literally, these people don't know what a discovery call is. So when you're reaching out to YouTubers, I'm like, yo bro, is Discord the best place to connect? That's literally the thing I say. Like imagine I'm trying to reach out to a SaaS founder, I'm trying to help him grow or something. I won't say, bro, would you be open to me helping you get like 15 extra discovery calls? He calls them demos. So speak the language of your niche. And like if you don't know what exactly do they want, just ask ChatGPT. Like I'll try to search for it. And try to search for it. Is this the chart? I don't know. Anyways, the point I'm trying to say is yeah, a lot of companies like like I was trying to set up like outbound campaigns for lawyers, and yeah, I literally just asked ChatGPT, sorry, that yeah, let's say marketing agencies they want more clients. Similar to that, what do lawyers want? And ChatGPT was like, yo, bro, if you want to speak the language, you have to say I can provide you more like high value cases. I think that's what they call them. So if you don't understand, just ask ChatGPT. Let's say like, what do doctors want? Like doctors want more patients. What do chiropractors want? They want more walk-ins. And ChatGPT will tell you like, don't be freaking lazy. Speak the language of the niche. I like whenever someone says like a B2B or a marketing related word or like a software related word, my ears like they literally light up. My eyes light up. Because I speak that language because that's the niche, the industry in which I'm spending time. But like vibe coding, SaaS, like automation, like churn, customer retention, Stripe, like all these things, they're like my language. But Airrack probably does not speak it. So when you're reaching out to people, speak their freaking language. Because yeah, that makes you sound human. And people like to buy from humans. At least right now. I don't know. In the future, maybe AI takes over something. Last but not the least, use a proven framework, man. And like I'm by the way, by this I'm not saying that you should go ahead and copy paste. You know the like what's the call to action? I'm like, yo bro, I saw like your YouTube video and decided to text you because I help like niche. So this is the niche. So yeah, he's YouTuber. And yeah, I said like I know a guy who helps basically YouTubers find reliable like all the things which he wants. And I said like, yo, I'm not trying to sell you. I said, do you know someone who might be open to this? I did not say, bro, you need to buy from me. And then he showed interest into this. Obviously, I like maybe it's not worth it, but just understand. Yesterday, we got another reply from this exact message. But the person was like, yo, bro, I can do the way I did. Like, yeah, I want it. And yeah, so this was like, by the way, this framework, I did not come up with it. It's all there for free. You can go like acquisition.com. No, you can go to this website, which is the website of Alex Hermosi, the guy with like hundreds and millions of dollars with like millions of followers on social media. You can come here, you can click on courses, you can click on like leads course over here, and yeah, after that, he has this entire course. You can buy his fucking book, 100 million leads. Yeah, you can download the PDF, ebook, you can buy it on Amazon, whatever. And yeah, this framework was there in this book. I literally stole it from that book. And this book was published like 2 years ago. And millions of people have read it. Probably thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, have used this to get clients. But it works. I mean, he put it there for a reason. I'm not saying, like, yeah, you should copy this exact message, bro. If you copy paste this exact message and you try to reach out to Airrack, you probably won't get a reply because he has already seen this message. He has already replied. He knows that, yo, this is like a marketing message or something because he has already been exposed to the stimuli. This is like what I learned from Charlie Morgan, from Sammons. These guys are like freaking legends. They came into industries which are totally saturated and they own the fucking industry without having like a single fucking degree. So you can definitely learn a thing or two. So this framework was shared by Alex and Mozi 2 years ago. Millions know about it, but it still works because yeah, it's a proven framework. So you should not be going around looking for exact messages you can copy because any message you have, like this message, if I send it to like 10,000 people, probably it'll stop working. I know after a month, this message would not give me like a high enough reply rate. Same thing happened, like, yeah, that's just how marketing works. The same exact ad copy, the same exact like outbound message which was working so freaking well, it won't work. I used to send like a cold email which got me replies from, like, I remember. This was the first guy I tried the cold email one. I'll try to see, like, show you, like, yeah, this is actually freaking real. Yeah. So this guy, he had like around 70,000 subscribers and then he got shadow banned on YouTube. And at that time, I had like an army of flippers who could repurpose his content. So I reached out to him trying to sell him that service. And yeah, we connected on Discord and everything. You can see the Discord over here as well. And yeah, basically the point I'm trying to convey is like, I reached out to him. I got him as a client. I got him on a meeting, everything, got his Discord, everything with a cold email. And then after a month, I tried to use the exact same cold email and it did not fucking work. We literally booked 0 meetings the next month from that cold email. And the reason is because like every marketing message, people will eventually get used to it. It will stop working. But frameworks never expire. So you can take a framework, you can try to understand like why exactly does this work? and then you can like reverse engineer it to basically like make a updated copy of it, use your own fucking imagination, use your own fucking brain, and yeah, basically that's how you can win. So go ahead and try to find like proven frameworks. Do not fucking copy it, because yeah, that's what's gonna happen. If everyone is copying, pasting the same message, sending it to the same people, obviously it won't work. So yeah, don't copy paste, but yeah, you can definitely use proven frameworks to get success faster. Because yeah, if like Hamza made a really good video once. Like, Hamza is this self improvement creator. Men learn from their mistakes. Wise men learn from the mistakes of others. So, if someone has gone through a lot of shit, he has created like a winning framework, you can just learn from them. Anyways, what not to do? Wrong fucking personalization. And that's exactly what the guy did. So, uh, where's the message which he sent me? No, it was like the second image. So, he called me Welch. My name is not even Welch. If he just said, "Hey, bro," I would have responded to him positively, because I love like replying to people, at least giving people a fair chance and see what they're trying to sell me. But he just said like, "Hey, Welch," and I'm like, "Yo, bro, like the fuck is this outreach?" Because my name is not even Welch. But I think personalization is genuinely overrated, because I built like all these elaborate workflows where you use like AI and everything, like AI scraping. You go to the website, you figure out what they are, and then you try to like personalize the messages, send like manual personalized messages, or like WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. I just never like I never found it worth it. Sure, you can get like slightly better replies, but the amount of work and the amount of effort it takes to actually get the replies and everything, in my humble opinion, it was just not worth it based on the data I've seen. Yeah, maybe I was doing something wrong, because I know a lot of guys who I've spoken to, and they're like, "Yo, bro, this gets me like a 70% reply rate on cold emails," and yeah, it absolutely works. But yeah, for me, it just did not freaking work out. So don't try like the point is personalization is overrated. So firstly, don't waste like hours every day. I built the elaborate complex workflows, AI, everything. It just did not lead to fruition. I've tried like the automated personalized Loom video outreach, where like yeah, I record a video once, and then like a Loom video like this, a 2 minute video where I'm pitching it, and in the background the person's website came, everything. Just never found like really good freaking success with it. So don't try to personalize it if you're gonna get like the name wrong. So yeah, best case scenario, you can personalize it at scale. Worst case scenario, you personalize it wrong. Like having zero personalization is better than having like wrong personalization. Like yeah, just don't include my name if you don't know my fucking name. And it's more disrespectful than yeah, than not personalizing at all. Yeah, I feel like not in a way like I'm not triggered, like I'm not a bitch that yeah, I feel triggered or something. But yeah, usually like it's just a subconscious thing. If you get someone's name wrong, whatever, they just don't like it. So if you cannot personalize it properly, don't personalize it at all. After like another thing, you can make messages seem personalized by having a strong ICP and solid targeting. What do you mean? The message which Iraq replied to, you might think, like, yeah, I actually reached out to him. I sent this exact message, like, I'll show you, to 621 people. You can see, like, yeah, this is the exact message I sent to like 621 YouTubers. The point is, like, yeah, my ideal customers, they're like YouTubers. This strategy won't work. Like, yeah, bulk sending DMs and at the same time, like, sounding personalized without actually personalizing the message. This won't work if I was trying to reach out to like YouTubers and Instagram creators and Twitch streamers at the same time. But the reason I was only reaching out to YouTubers, that means I can write in the message that, yeah, I know a guy who helps YouTubers, not like content creators. So you can actually be more personalized if you just have like a solid targeting, like you're reaching out to a very niche audience. That's why you should absolutely like niche down. I'm not saying you're like married or stuck to the niche. Let's say we reached out to all the YouTubers, everything. After like 3 months, we can like reach out to people who do podcasts. After like 5 months, we can reach out to people who are like Instagram creators or something. And yeah, like it does not actually matter if you reach out to like all YouTubers or like sorry, I got lost in train of thought. The point I'm saying is like your messages can appear personalized if you're reaching out to like a very similar type of ICP. So I know if I'm like reaching out to like B2B companies, they all want more leads. So I can be like, "Yo, bro, I've like built an Apollo or a Zoom info. Like I've created like I think the best example of this is like, let's say I'm reaching out to YouTubers. Then I can be like, "Yo, bro, I built like a system that like I actually cannot find like a good example. Let me think of it. Huh. This guy, yeah, perfect example. What was his name's? Jules. Joule. Scrapely. Yeah. Uh, yeah. This is the guy. Yeah. This guy reached out to me. He has a software known as Scrapely. So yeah. Then he said, like, his initial outreach message was like, hey, can I send you a list of 20 business owners, which is my niche, who might be interested in your product? So yeah, he actually did not personalize it a lot because the automation did not work. But yeah, like Shad, he also reached out to Shad and he's like, yo, bro, hey, Shad, can I send you a list of 1000 YouTubers who might be interested in your video editing service? So yeah, like, let's say I'm trying to reach out to people who reach out to like YouTubers and yeah, they help like video editing and everything. This message would be great. Now Shad might think that yeah, this would like yeah, basically Shad would think that this is freaking great because he's providing exactly what he wants. But this was a personalized message because he's like using his own software to sell. Yeah, he's yeah. So Shad actually told me like yeah, this software is absolutely crazy and everything as well. The point I'm trying to convey is yeah, this message was not personalized, but at the same time, because he was reaching out to relevant people, it appeared personalized. So you don't actually have to personalize it, you just have to make it seem that yeah, it's personalized. After that, do not send AI generated messages. Like anyone can tell, it's like a fucking AI generated message. Like this thing, like this symbol over here, it's like AI. This thing over here, it's AI. This bracket over here, it's AI. Like just the way it's positioned, I know it's AI generated, man. And yeah, it does not take like a genius, at least of like as of me recording this. And yeah, I just see like this content on LinkedIn and Twitter every single day, which is like AI generated. Yeah, I just know like this shit is AI generated. Like you can just read it and you can tell, man. Um, this looks actually real. This looks real. I'll give you the perfect example of a AI post. Yeah, I think he posted something a few days ago. Where is his freaking post, man? How can I see his post? Show all posts. Mm. Oh, I'm unable to find it. I think he deleted it. Oh, he really did delete it, man. I think Charlie Morgan is smart, that's why he deleted it. But anyways, yeah, a few days ago, he just added a post, which I could tell it's generated by AI. And AI is not the problem, but AI sounding like an AI is a problem. And one day, I basically like asked Shad, like the guy who had the company, I said, bro, do you like use AI to write the emails or personalize it? I was asking like, does he use AI to personalize the emails? And he said no. And I was kind of confused because he always said like, yeah, you can use AI to personalize the emails. And he thought I was asking like, do you use AI to draft the copy? And he was like, no, I can write better emails than AI. And that's the case. AI does not sound really human. As of me filming this, are there prompts you can use to make it sound human? Of course, yes. I've created like custom GPTs so that the AI can sound human. Like all my LinkedIn posts, like I have a lot of people who read like my newsletter, and all of it is like generated with AI, and it's genuinely valuable, and no one can absolutely tell it's generated by AI. Like where's my newsletter? Let's say this one. So you, if you read it, like it sounds like me. Like in April, I was space everything. So it absolutely like sounds like me, but it's generated with AI because I prompted and trained that AI to sound exactly like me. So don't use AI messages until unless you're like a genius at prompt engineering. And yeah, just simply write them out yourself or become a genius at prompt engineering, whatever it is. After that, laziness, bro. If you cannot even fucking see the message, like look at this shit. This guy did not even like add proper spacing. He did not even like remove this commas. There are spelling mistakes, there are like grammatical errors, whatever. And like yeah, dropping it here if it clicks literally like bro. He did not even send me the email like the thumbnail in the first message. He sent me like the thumbnail and like the next few messages. I don't know if I have like the yeah. Basically I showed the thumbnail, right? It was an absolute shit thumbnail. He did not even send it. And I got this like there's this guy called Stefan. Huh. What's this guy? Yeah. So basically, I don't remember the exact video yet, but yeah, he was basically like going through his cold DMs which he receives on Instagrams, and there were so many guys who were like, "Yo, bro, I seen your YouTube channel, and yeah, I can help you get more views with the high converting thumbnail. I made it. Can I send it over?" He's like, "Man, if you created the thumbnail, why would you not send it over to me in the first message? And if you don't have the thumbnail ready, just be honest about it." And that's the point. He's like, everyone can tell that, yeah, you've not created the thumbnail. And if you created the thumbnail, send it in the first message. So, quick point. Like, don't be lazy, man. If you're like using AI to write the message, at least put in the effort to like format it properly. You cannot even do this. You don't send me like the thing which you promise in the first message. How am I supposed to trust you, man? Why should I pay you money if you cannot even take like 10 seconds out of your day to format a message properly? Because first impressions absolutely do matter, man. And if you if you shout incompetency in a first message, no matter how good the thumbnail was, even if it was like a 10 on 10 thumbnail, I would have never worked with them. I'll give you like a quick example. Like, maybe I should not mention his name because he actually watches these videos. So there's this guy who watches my videos, and he has like a video editing agency again, like similar to that. And I urgently needed like a video editor, and he said, "Bro, I promise you, I'll give you like the video by 10 p.m." And I said, "Okay, cool." I posted it in my WhatsApp community. You can join. I absolutely gave people like employment opportunities, everything. So yeah, like 130, 140 people saw it. Like 10, 20 people reached out to me, and I gave him the job because he said he's gonna do it in like by 10 p.m., which was like 2 hours from then. No, not 2 hours, maybe like 4 to 5 hours from then. He goes blank, and I call him. I like text him everything. I've sent him like all the raw files, everything. He no reply. Next time, do you think I'll ever trust him again? The next morning, he's like, "Yo, bro, I had like a power cut in my house. And yeah, I could not do it." Then he sent me like the fucking video in the morning. I wanted it by midnight. That's why I gave like the 10 p.m. work to him. And he's like, "Yo, bro, you don't respect people's work." Bro, I fucking called you. You did not respect my time. I didn't like, I agreed to pay you if you deliver the work by 10 p.m. Then I found a guy. I literally texted him at like 10:05 or 10:06, and that guy stayed up till like 12:30 in the night, and he sent me the video. I paid him more than what I was supposed to pay him because he delivered on time. In the future, whenever I want an editor, I'm gonna trust that guy. I actually had that guy as well, if I'm not wrong. Like, yeah, I think he wanted to do like lead generation in my company. Not sure though, but yeah, I think he fucking did that. The point is, I won't ever trust that guy again because he showed incompetence in the first message, like the first interaction I had with him. Similarly, the second guy, he was awesome, man. He literally stood up late. So we had some like edits and everything, like some revisions made to the edit as well. And even though he did not respond for us, he was like sleeping till like 2 p.m. or something. I did not mind. The client did not mind because she saw that this guy actually stayed up awake till like 12 or 1, and he was given like the video by like 10:30 in the night, and we actually respected him. So we did not mind him being a bit late because the first impression was good. We were like, okay, this guy clearly works hard. He probably is like busy from like all the work he did yesterday, and we respected it. I'll give him all the projects I get in the future, not the stupid lazy ass agency owner. And how you do something is how you do everything. Maybe this is getting personal, but I'm not taking his name. So yeah, I think it should be fine. But he used to constantly complain like, "Yo, bro, I'm struggling with procrastination. I can't do the work on time." I should have like just looked at the message and be like, "Yo, bro, I'm not ever trusting this guy with my work again." Because how you do something is again how you do everything. So if this guy had clearly shown signs of like incompetence in the past, like, you just can't trust these people anymore, man. So yeah, like, ensure your first impression is right. Don't be fucking lazy, man. Last but not the least, targeting brokies, man. Sell to the rich with established businesses, not people who don't care about the end result of your service. What do you mean, Somil? If he tried to sell the exact same service to like Iraq, like, do I have any images? Like, I added a lot. Yeah, this is the perfect image. When I reached out to Iraq, he said, "Bro, I'll be happy to pay you a $5,000 finder's fee." A finder's fee is basically like a term from like the private equity like thing. Private equity is basically people who buy businesses. Like, let's say I'm making like $1 million a year, right now. Like I'm not making that, but let's say hypothetically, a private equity firm might see a lot of potential in a business. They're going to be like, yo, this business has a lot of potential to scale, but he just does not have access to like the resources or like the expertise over here. So what they do is they pay me like $200,000. They buy 20% of my company, then they scale it to like $5 million, and then they sell their share. So essentially, they paid me like $200,000. They fixed my business, and then they like got 1 million back. So they got like a 5x ROI because they helped my business increase 5 times. And that's exactly what Alex Hormozy does with acquisition.com, by the way. And in the private equity venture capital world, there's a thing known as finder's fee. I actually know this because yeah, I was working with this niche for a while, helping them source deals. So that's like basically there's this thing known as deal sourcing, where they help, like where they basically, how do I explain it? Alex Hormozy is in a very fortunate situation. He makes this content and a lot of people apply to work at acquisition.com. But a lot of private equity and venture capital firms, they don't have this luxury, and they actually have to like reach out to businesses. They want to source deals, like businesses they can invest into. I said, okay, I'm going to do all the deal sourcing for you. I'm not going to charge you anything upfront. And every single time I source a deal for you, you're going to pay me a finder's fee. And they're going to be like, okay, cool, we're going to pay you. So that's a concept, and like that's what exactly is a finder's fee. If you help someone find exactly what they're looking for, they pay you like a small commission. And he's like, bro, I'll pay you $5,000 just for finding me the right editors. I'm going to pay him separately, but I'm going to be paying you this $5,000 like finder's fee and everything if you know the right people. And I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, the point I'm trying to convey is I could have reached out to a YouTuber like me who does not even have like $5,000 or $10,000 a month coming in from YouTube. Sure, like YouTube is not my main thing, whatever. I never did this to like make a shitload of money, something. But yeah, for him, like YouTube is everything. That's his main source of income. So try to reach out to him. Try to sell your services to people like him, not people like me. Like I don't even like the thing which I was saying, like don't reach out to people who don't even care about the end result of your service. I don't really care. Like I don't even check my views. I don't check ever my like CTR. I never check my audience retention percentage because I absolutely do not give a shit about it. Maybe I should. I'm not sure, but yeah, I just don't give a shit. So why not sell to people who are actually like like why not reach out to people who are actually giving a shit about it? People who actually care about your service. If I try to sell Leadwave, which is my B2B lead generation software, if I try to sell it to people who are in the B2C niche, no matter how good I am, no matter how good I am at fucking convincing, no matter how good my outreach message is, it's gonna be a nightmare because they do not give a shit about it. If I'm trying to like sell my B2B lead generation software to like dentists, it won't help them. Dentists don't need like B2B leads. And at the same time, if I'm trying to sell like B2C leads to a commercial cleaning company, a company which does like cleaning, like let's say they get like a contracts from malls or hospitals to do the cleaning for them, they would care about my software, but they won't care about like a B2C software. They won't care about Facebook ads because what the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna be like hospital owners, like yeah, like save $2,000 in like cleaning cleaning fees or something. So yeah, if you reach out to the right people, it's gonna make like a lot of sense, man, and it will make your life a lot easy. And I can see I've been speaking for around 48 minutes, and yeah, I'm absolutely hungry. I need to get some fucking gains as well because I came back from the gym. So yeah, I'm not gonna like explain this topic entirely in depth. You kind of understand the point, but yeah, if you want to like learn more about this topic, you can watch this video, which is titled yeah, $7 million in 6 hours why I'll never work with cheap clients again. It's not me saying that, yeah, I made like $7 million in 6 hours. It's basically me explaining the lessons I learned after working with a guy who made $7 million in 6 hours, and people like Russell Brunson, who's like the founder of $100 million company, people like Grant Cardone, who manage like $4 billion, like $1 billion, not million, billion, in like his hedge fund. Like these people, yeah, this dude. Yeah, this dude. So yeah, he basically works with people like this, and he makes like a shitload of money and everything. So this is exactly like the lessons which I learned after working with them. So yeah, if you want to understand this concept, 7 million, you can watch it. If you don't watch it, I don't really care. Check out the description. Lot of cool shit you can buy, and a lot of free shit as well. If you want to buy, man, take care.